And it's another episode of the podcast. Welcome
And
back, people.
you know,
Or
again, my bad to cut you off real quick, but again, I'm the only one recording with a camera. I don't know why Brandon not. I guess he just got a terrible background, so he just don't want to do it. And I got me a
No, I just
bottle.
got nothing for the background.
Taking
I
shots.
got me a bottle of kombucha.
you might as well just keep that shit rolling, bro.
What the hell?
Honestly,
Yeah, that's
like Dimitri said.
It was. I remember.
We
I
about to
don't know
start a
why that
new one.
reminded me of that time when Dimitri had brought up a song. I forgot what it was, but I'm gonna just say it's something random. Say if he said the song was like "Be There For You," he's like "Be There For You," and I was like, that was hella generic, bro. Like you literally just said the word. That's a random melody.
Bruh, it's the fucking song name, man. What the fuck? But that was the part that I remembered first.
All right, well, the second topic for today is anime rewatchability.
We're in freaking school. The second topic for today.
That
This
is
is
not
a-
correct.
This is this topic is pretty
Pretty
it's
difficult.
hard at the same time, but it's easy to
Whoa.
answer. Like,
Konosuba. I could watch that over and over again. I've watched
what
it
was the
10
question?
times, and I'll
Anime
watch it.
rewatchability.
do you guys actually think like anime is like that rewatchable? Like you can rewatch it multiple times.
I've
There's
watched
not
it
like a
10
lot out
times,
there,
bro.
right?
Yeah, Konosuba is definitely one of them. But when you think about it, you would think that you can rewatch anime all the time, but it depends on the person. I can personally not. It depends on the show.
There's like two shows for me. Like I could rewatch Hajime no Ippo more because the training montages and shit like that. But it's like outside of that, there's a lot of anime I can't rewatch. I learned I cannot rewatch Naruto.
I was gonna say the only way I would rewatch Naruto is if I start with Shippuden.
I can't even rewatch the beginning of that
No,
most time.
I
That
hate
shit
it.
kills me.
No, I'm just saying
I hate it.
if I were to if I had to rewatch Naruto, I would have to go to Shippuden. I
Now
can't
listen,
watch
man.
the first series.
I watch a lot of reactions, but it's because of the person's reaction to the beginning of the shit. But if you want to talk about anime rewatchability, I feel as though I shouldn't have to watch a reaction to watch it and like it.
Yeah,
And I could never rewatch Naruto by myself just because. But you know what show I could rewatch a million times? JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
yeah, definitely.
Especially part 5.
I can't
I
even
can't
finish
count. I can't count certain things as anime.
It's
actually.
sad.
Like
'Cause
by
I
and
would-
large, I think anime in general is not rewatchable. That's my
Liberal to
personal
Avatar.
take
I
on it.
would, yeah, I would say that too. It's like it's cool looking at it for the first time, obviously. I mean, you have-
Yeah, it's not the same vibe. It's got to be an extremely unpredictable show or something along the lines like
Konosuba, you know?
Konosuba was funny enough on a regular basis.
Yeah, you can rewatch.
That was rewatchable. JoJo's Bizarre was so fucking random
Yeah, like
all across the board that I could rewatch it.
There's no
like-
real plot, you know. There's no real story to follow along. So
Yeah.
you're not like, you know what's gonna happen, but you enjoy it happening.
Ugh.
Like,
I'd like to specify he's talking about Konosuba right there.
yeah.
I can't count.
I just could see a JoJo's fans in the comment. It has no story. Like, no, bro, not that.
I can't.
I feel like
count
the
that
anime I
freaking,
watched the most was Dragon Ball Z. I've probably seen the arc
Anime, everybody.
more times.
Bro,
than
Yeah,
I've
like-
seen Dragon Ball Z so many times that I cannot rewatch a single episode now. If I see Dragon Ball Z on, I'm changing the channel.
I can't watch it.
But that had a lot of rewatchability for me.
Ocean
It did.
dub. It's get like the Sand Saga and half of Frieza Saga has to start with Ocean dub, then switch over to Funimation. I can't watch it.
Hello, monkeys.
I can't. I
But
can't
like, no
watch
matter how
Kai.
good I think an anime is or was when I was watching it, I just can't rewatch most of them. I don't know what it is. Like,
I don't
can't-
really blame you on that.
I can't watch Kai.
Okay,
No,
we
no,
don't count that.
that's not even a show. That
Like
never happened.
it has to be new for me to watch it. I don't even know what it is.
Like even Super, I can't look at like episodes again.
Yeah.
Like it turns on like it may be on mostly just in the background for like noise, but I never pay attention to it.
I can always see clips, never watch the whole show.
Like 2 times is like the most you could get me to, and then it's like it's a struggle by like halfway. Because I remember like rewatching Overlord's first season, and I remember like rewatching like Samurai Champloo, but like I think the second time it's always a struggle for me, especially with the longer shows. If the show's kind of long, I always struggle. I don't know what it is because I like anime. Like I watch it more than normal cartoons, but I don't know what it is about watching like seeing the same episode of Johnny Bravo over again or
I think
Camp
think
Laszlo or
You
something
can watch
like
it
that.
a million and one times.
Yeah,
Or
I
something.
mean,
Family
the thing
Guy,
is,
like,
because
I can read
comedic.
it.
no plain plot point.
And it's comedic.
stretched along multiple episodes,
Yeah.
like Zay said.
That does make sense because it kind of coincides with the whole Konosuba thing. If I could
Yeah,
watch an
that's
anime
what-
over and over again, it usually has to be either amazingly random like JoJo's Bizarre, or it had to be a really funny like scene or anime. Though I
Yeah,
don't really
so, like-
tend to find anime that funny. Like it's chuckle a little bit funny, but like most
Not-
of them aren't
Konosuba is
extremely
such a
funny.
gem.
Yeah, because think about it. Compare Konosuba with Family Guy. You can do that because one episode has its damn near plot for that whole episode. It's funny. It gets to the
Can we
point.
change
Versus,
Family Guy to American Dad?
yeah, there we go. American Dad is funnier though. Oh, American Dad is actually even more of a perfect
It's
example.
actually got the randomness and the
Yeah,
humor.
and think about it. And then versus if you're watching something like One Piece or something else, the plot is stretched through multiple episodes and just shows in general.
That's the other point too. It doesn't get to the point fast enough.
Exactly. Therefore, it lowers the rewatchability.
Prison School.
Ooh, yeah, I can watch that again.
Yeah, I could watch that
Really
again
great
for multiple
story.
reasons, obviously. But
I never tried
humor-wise,
rewatching.
What?
I
the
never
show
tried
is
watching.
hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I was gonna originally bring up Avatar, but I know that people don't count that as anime. So
That may
I
not
couldn't.
count as anime, but bro, I could watch Avatar the Last Airbender
that's
10
what I was. That's
billion
what was
times.
gonna be my first choice. But I know every time when I say Avatar, people are like, "That's not anime." I was like, "Well, I mean, alright, then."
You know, I feel
But Avatar, I can always watch Avatar.
I brought up Ocean Dub Dragon Ball Z, and I didn't say rest in peace Kirby Morrow. You know, it's original Goku's voice right there.
Which is
Oh,
wild,
first off,
actually.
I want to bring up the fact that I saw Avatar when it first came out. All right,
Zay's like, I'm an
We
OG
got, like,
fan, not that
everybody
matters.
I ain't like
That's the
y'all.
super hipster comment.
I ain't like y'all on Netflix. Just now looking at it,
Zay, don't be that guy.
I was the OG.
She's like, hey, I said goat. I'm gatekeeping the show, all right? You new fans don't know shit like us old fans.
Dog, like it. Look, I'm not gonna get into it. Go ahead.
We started watching shit when we were 10. That's what makes it sound old. It's not like
it was just. It was
yeah,
just
we started watching it like 15 years ago.
It was just something
You're
that just.
old.
It was just something that like I was gonna bring up about like people watching it now. I don't know. I'm just not.
Oh no, I get you. I already know what you want to say, and I agree.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it at that, though. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, but I pretty much agree. The anime rewatchability isn't necessarily at the same
It's very
level as
low.
other shows.
It's one of those things where it catches you off guard because how low it is. You never really think about it until you think about it.
It's
I
kind of
always
old.
think about how many shows I left behind in the dust that I can't remember what happened in the show, but I'm always
Yeah.
like, I watched it, but I
It's
don't
just-
remember what happened in the show.
I feel as though it's just always with anime. It's always just a first watch and never look at again thing. Because like I don't know, it's just something about watching the anime. You kind of just want to see it the first time and then that's it. Like you
Yeah,
never
it's
want to
so
go
strange.
back. Like when we did reactions, me and Justin did reactions on like Death Note. Like I know obviously Brandon has seen Death Note, but at the same time, like it's good for me and Justin. Well, mostly me because I never seen it. Justin saw some episodes, but it was cool for me to look at it. But I know damn well Brandon was behind the camera, like, man, gotta look at this show again. Basically,
Yeah, it's like because you guys are reacting, waiting for your reaction is what makes it worth it. But there are certain scenes in episodes where I'm just like, oh my god, here we go through this again. But that mainly hit me with like Naruto when we got to certain points. I'm like, why the fuck are we even?
The first series.
Yeah, or like Bleach especially. Like, I'm gonna leave that alone. But the fact is, Zay and Justin know what I want to say. The point is, I could not bring myself to watch certain episodes of Bleach again. I could not do it. I'm like, bro, before episode 16, there's like 3 good episodes. Outside of that, the rest of it's trash. It's episode 1, episode 7, 8, and then like episode 14. Other than that, awful.
Whack.
I'm like, good when you first watch it, you know, you'll never notice a difference. But compared to the rest of Bleach, just no, bro, no. And so that's the end of that segment.
Yeah, that was only like 10 minutes.
Yeah, but
10 minutes,
you know,
52 seconds.
I had to bring it up.
Yeah, because it's just like, I don't know. I never know what it is about anime that you just don't like looking at it over again. I guess you just don't like looking at the whole build-up of everything.
Yeah.
Rewatching
I just
all
hate
that.
watching stuff for a second time. I don't know what it is. I guess I'm just like, I'm an anime fan, but I guess I'm not a diehard. Like,
It's just the build-up that nobody really likes looking at again.
I feel like a fucking anime fanatic, but I don't know why.
That's gotta be that's gotta be it, because it's just like I can watch fight scenes and shit like that again.
Yeah, it's the build-up.
Like I've done that before. It's like you said, it's the build-up. It's like, bro, I don't feel like watching this shit again.
Cause I'm like, wait, when it comes to Naruto, you don't want to go back and look at all the freaking new stuff that Naruto's learning again. Like, you just don't want to go through all those episodes again. Like,
It's so
to get
long.
what?
What the hell did you say?
Long-winded?
Oh no, you just laughed.
Oh,
It's
my
like
shit
you
went
laughed
out.
for a second, but
Yeah,
yeah, like what Justin said, it's long-winded. Like you don't feel like looking at all that again.
So segment didn't end.
What makes
Yeah,
me happy?
yeah, that ends.
Fills me
That ends
with
that. I'm
glee.
gonna stop recording.
Those bones in my jaw.